Hello everyone, welcome to Mad About Cards and Crafts. My name is Marla. Today I'm happy to share this Easter Jubilee card using products from the Greetery and Gina K designs. I'll start by showing you the Pink Fresh Studio inks. I started with Soft Lilac, Ballet Slippers, Bubblegum, Aquamarine, and Mint, and then of course the white Glitz Glitter Gel and Little Things by Lucy's Sweet Pea Crystal Collection. This is the beautiful Easter Gathering set, and it does come with the dies, and I saved that negative because I will use it later on. It comes with 3 stencils, and one of them is the word Easter, so you can kind of put a shadow behind the die cuts, and then another is the leaves, and then those are the tulips. And so I put 3 holes in the center, or not in the center, but on the sides of those, and that helps me line everything up. So the way that Betsy does her stencils, she does put her store name, the Greetery, at the bottom, so you know which side is up. You also have the option of stamping over that stenciling, both the leaves and the tulips, and I chose not to today. I'm going to start by inking up these die cuts with Ballet Slippers, and Ballet Slippers is kind of a peachy pink, so it's not a baby pink, but it has a little bit more of a peach undertone to it. And then I'm going to put some lilac at the bottom to give it just a little bit of an ombre look, and then I'm going to pull those out, the just so that I kind of get a look of whether or not I have enough of that ombre on the bottom, and I'm happy that with the look that I have, and so I go ahead and re-ink the rest of them. There are little flowers in the letters, and I will pull those out, so I'll take my tool-in-one and I'll poke those out, and that will leave a little bit of a negative space there. So those letters are super pretty. This kit specifically is made for Easter, obviously, but I think that there are other ways that I can still use the tulips as a stencil, and so I will come back and show you how I get a little bit more versatility out of this kit. But I did want to share this Easter card because that's what I bought it for, and I want to get these cards sent out this week. That is my Imagine Crafts Frost Spray. I wanted to add just a little bit of shimmer because I am adding that Glitz gel. So I added a little bit of shimmer to the letters, and then when I stamp out the word blessing, I will use the bottom portion of that panel, which is already sprayed with that shimmer. So here we're starting with the leaves, and I started with Mint, and then I'm going to do a little bit of shading with Aquamarine. So the colors that I chose, when you purchase Pink Fresh Studio inks, they come in packs of 4. So you have 2, or you have 1 light, 2 mid-tones, and then 1 dark. And it's really nice because you can take all of the light tones and know that they're all going to coordinate very well together. So even though the Aquamarine looks like it's a lot darker, it is the lightest of those teal inks, and so it blends beautifully with the Mint, and I just love that look. So I did use those circles, and I had marked a place for them, and that's what I'm doing, is I'm lining up where I put those pencil marks. And now I'm coming in with Bubblegum, and Bubblegum is one of the medium pinks, so it's not going to be as light. Ballet Slippers is the lightest. It's going to have more of a magenta type tone to it. That being said, I knew that I needed to use a deeper color because I'm not using clear Glitz Glitter Gel but white. So what that white is going to do is it's going to totally soften that color, and it's going to give me the beautiful baby pink that I wanted. So like I said, the Ballet Slippers is more of a peachy pink, but what I was looking for was more of a baby pink. ink, and I was able to achieve that by using a slightly darker color and then going over it with the white Glitz Glitter Gel. And this goes on beautifully. It dries rather quickly. I will speed up some of the drying just because I was a little bit impatient, but I love the look of it, and I hope that you get you can see it well enough in this video because it's really pretty. That is a piece of paper tray ink, bitty big paper in mint julep, and then I'm going to come in with a pink piece. I think it's called blush from paper tray ink, and I'm going to use that as well. I cut the first panel, the white, which is Nina Solar White 80-pound cardstock. It's 3 3/4 by 5. Here's where I'm doing a little bit of the drawing, and then I'll come back in because it still isn't quite dry enough. And then that pink panel I cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and then the mint julep is going to be cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So now I'm just feeling it to see if it's dry, and it's still not quite dry. I'm going to come in with that soft lilac, and I am not re-inking that dauber. So I'm just using what's left from when I did the letters, and I'm going to get a very, very soft background. That's a piece of fun foam. I wanted to add just a little bit of dimension to the panel, so I'm going to put that on there to give the card just a little bit of bulk. And I'm one who really likes the bulk. I'm not so much a one-layer card person very often. I usually will do layers. That's just my thing. So I decided to add that fun foam because I think it gives the card a really nice stability when you mail it. I'm going to come back in with my heat tool. That's that Ranger heat tool, so it has that nice distribution of heat, and I will get that dry, and then I will come in and start lining it up with the stencil. And I thought this was the way to go, and it really wasn't. I decided to come in later, you'll see, with the negative space, and then that lines everything up much more beautifully. This helps, but for me to get a good start, but it certainly isn't what I need to get it fully lined up. So I don't know how to spell the word Easter. Obviously I don't know where the letters go because I have to think about how I'm placing it. So I'm going to just put them in the general area that I think that they should go, and then we'll start putting them together. See, I didn't know where that E went. It's like E-A-S-T-E-R, Marla. Learn how to spell. It's a very simple word. So this Easter is going to be so different for me. One, my family is working, so I'm going to be home by myself. Second, because we're not able to go to Easter service, that's a bummer. Easter is by far my favorite holiday. I just have really fond memories of Easter. I loved getting dressed up for Easter, always having a new outfit for church on Sunday, and obviously the meaning for me behind Easter is very important to who I am. So I'm sad that I'm not going to be able to participate in Easter service, but you can be sure that I will be celebrating, even if it is by my lonesome. What are your plans for Easter? I know some of you have kids. Have you been able to go out and get them their Easter baskets? What are your Easter traditions? What are some of the things that your family typically does on a normal Easter? Leave me a comment in the box below. I would love to know what your traditions are. So you can see the back side. I just repurposed a piece of paper that I had ink blended and didn't like, and so I didn't use it. So that's why there's color on the back side. And then I'm laying these letters down, and I will come back in with that piece, that negative piece right there, just to reinforce some of the aligning on especially that T. I don't know, I just struggled, I guess, getting that T in the right place. So I'll straighten that out, and then I will come in with those little things by Lucy's. These things are so pretty. I will link them below. I got them at Simon Says Stamp, and let me tell you, there's some really itty bitty pieces, but I love them, and I love them for that reason. So I used the pink pearl ones, but there's also purple and blue and iridescent. They're just really pretty pastel colors. There's a couple of greens in there, and I just like the way that they don't take up too much space on the card. They allow you to use them and add just a little something something to your card. But again, it's not, you know, they're not really big, and so that's what I really love about them. I will mount this onto a Nina Solar White 110-pound card base. I do mostly do top folding cards, so this will be another top folding card after I glue these down with my art glitter glue. And like I said, this was really, you know, an easy card to put together. You know, I was having problems. I've been having problems. Let's just put it out there. I've been having problems with my camera, and today I was filming something else and I couldn't get it to focus at all. And finally I was able to go online and figure out what setting was off on my camera that was causing these issues. And so hopefully, I think I have that fixed now. I'm super grateful for that. And so hopefully we won't be having those zooming in, zooming out. I thought that my camera just wasn't liking the white, but that wasn't the case. So I just lined up that word blessings, and there's that Easter that I used that I had sprayed with that Imagine Crafts frost. I'm going to stamp it in that beautiful soft lilac, and I didn't get a good first impression, so I do come back and stamp it again. And then it does come with that little flag die, so I'll take it over to my Vagabond and I will cut that out, and then I will lay that over the S and the T. I'll have to work a little bit at getting it straight. And I really like how that looks. I think that this card is very soft and pretty, and they're colors that I absolutely love. Here's a good look at it. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.